Hi everyone, this is Uche here, and I hope your weekend is going well.
All right, it's Weekend Peel with Uche A Israel. Happy New Year, Happy New Month, and Happy Weekend. Yeah, this is the first weekend in 2026, and I believe you're doing great. I believe you're doing great. I believe you're really doing great. So, one of the things I want to emphasize on today is the aspect of success. Yeah, it's the aspect of success. I've been talking so much about success and failure these past 2 days, and I feel like adding it to this my weekend pill will make very much sense. Like it will buttress my point on that. I've been, highlighting a lot of things about failure. Failure doesn't mean you won't succeed. Failure doesn't mean you won't, get to where you're meant to be. It's just that sometimes it must happen for you to succeed. It must happen for you to get to a certain stage of your life, a particular stage of your life that once you get there, you'll be happy you've gotten there. One of the sweet things about life is that it will test you. It will test you. It will, let me not say, I will not call it test, maybe like exam or something like that, but it will take you to a process that you never prepared for, or probably you never expected. And somehow unconsciously you are prepared for it. You have the capacity to face it. The only thing is that if you slack, if you start to look yourself less and the whole likes of that, maybe look yourself weak, imagine yourself, unable to do it, that is when, you find yourself contemplating things that you are not even supposed to think of. Imagine someone contemplating suicide. We just heard of a story, I think 2 weeks back, a week ago, not 2 weeks back, just last week here, we heard of a story of someone that committed suicide because he felt like no, the life. I don't know what happened, but I know that no, I believe the guy has must have gotten to a stage where he has must have gotten to a peak stage in his life where he was supposed to achieve something, and he felt like no, I cannot handle this, blah blah blah. And they took he or she took his own life. So there's a certain points in life, there's certain points you get to in life that you feel like, I know I cannot handle this, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. You just start to imagine things. You start to imagine things. You start to imagine failure. You start to romance with failure. You get used to, you adapt to failure. Like you adapt to failure. You now make it look like, oh, even if you want to adapt to failure, don't adapt to it with the sense of I cannot win. Adapt to it with the sense of if I'm getting this much backlash, if I'm getting this much struggles, then it means that you know success is close. They used to say that the darkest part of the night is when it's close to the morning. The darkest part of every night is when it's close to the morning. You cannot see moon early in the morning. It's at normal night, when night is just fresh, you see moon still be shining everywhere. But when it's close to the morning, that's when you see the darkest aspect. And that darkest aspect is just, a natural life description of every life situation. Every life situation comes, every good thing comes after a bad thing must have gone. Like a bad thing must have gone through. So I believe that you're hearing this, and must have gone through something that makes you feel weak, that must have gone through something that will make you feel like it's not possible, it cannot work, it's just nonsense, it's evil, it's never in my life will this ever work, like I've given up, blah blah blah. I've given up on so many things in this life that I've, taken up back, and it's not because those things are not, it's not something I can live without, but I just feel like if I can do it, then I can do it. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. I've given up on so many things, like I mean, literally so many things that I've taken up back, and I've excelled in some, and some I will still go back to them. So it's natural. It's natural for you to face limitations. It's natural for you to face failure. It's natural. Like be in a environment where you are allowed to fail, where you are allowed to fail. Fail and try again. If you're in an environment where all the only thing you always see is, oh, I made 1 million today. Oh, I have 100K followers today. Oh, I have 2,000 likes today, I have 10,000 likes today. Oh, I'm traveling abroad tomorrow. Oh, I bought a house, I bought a land, I just gave birth, I got admission, I just graduated, I did this, I did that. Nobody's talking about their failures, nobody's talking about the struggles, nobody's talking about how hard it is to make certain things. Nobody's even telling you they failed. Everybody's acting win, win. Oh, I won, I won, I won, I won. You will be pressured. You'll be in a situation where it feels like, my own is different. My own is just a special case. My own is a peculiar case. Like, it's a peculiar case. You start feeling like, hey, it's a peculiar case, a peculiar case, a peculiar. It's not peculiar. Everybody, they will not tell you. People only tell you what they want you to know. People will only tell you what they want you to know. They will never tell you, oh yeah, it was hard at some point for me, it was difficult at some point for me, it was this bad. Nobody will tell you that. Nobody will tell you that. Nobody will tell you it was difficult for them. Nobody will tell you it was hard for them. Nobody will tell you it is consistently difficult. Nobody will tell you that. They will just tell you, I just went through some things. They will use some will use scriptures, some will use some inspirational or motivational jargon, some will use some proofs, some evidences. It worked, it worked, it worked. No. Before it worked, how did you feel? Those are the things you should tell people. Before it worked, what happened? Before it got to this stage, I've gone through some situation where I'll go and ask people, how did you go through this thing? How did you survive this thing? They will tell me, oh, don't worry, you survive it, don't worry, you did it. I don't need that kind of encouragement. People, when you're around people that give you that kind of encouragement, you tend to feel more than you win. You need people that will tell you that this is it though. This is what you will go through. This is where you would have to get to. That's if your own will be as bad as this. This is the difficulty you would face. You need to come around people that will tell you plain facts. That will, bring you to a point of reality where you don't have to struggle to go through certain situations. And if you've not gotten those kind of people around you, then I think you are headed for doom. You're headed for more struggles, like more struggles that you necessarily shouldn't even face. So that's just one thing about success and failure. It's one thing about that keeps us consistently bound in a circle that keeps if you don't understand this thing about failure and success, you will be bound in a circle. It's the beginning of the year, and I want you to take this as a pointer, a pointer to the fact that you can make good things out of life. You can make great things out of life. But one thing you should understand that put your mind on the fact that it can fail. Yeah, you will get to a point that, oh, I don't want it to fail by all means. I don't want it to fail. I don't want it to fail. I don't. Put your mind at it will fail, then hope for it to not fail. That is just the best approach. You just like, oh, you're cooking. Let's say you're cooking. There was a point in my life where I was depending on just hot plates. If you're a Nigerian and you understand the electricity capacity of a Nigerian environment, you will know. I was living in a bit local, let me say mid-urban area, and electricity was not good. At some point, I depended on just hot plates to make my meals, and each time I want to make these meals, I'll be scared. Let this light stay, oh, let this light stay, let this light stay. But while I'm scared of that, I'm still hopeful that I'm still putting it in my mind that if it do not reach, then I'll just take it like that. I'll take it like that. I'll take it like that. Sometimes accept defeat, but while accepting defeat, understand that it can still work. It can still work. So that is just it about this thing. I hope you enjoyed, this process, and I hope you enjoyed listening to this. I hope this has helped you. And if it has helped you, drop a like, drop a comment, share to friends and family, and if you feel like there is something we need to improve on this, just talk about it. We'll do all those things. We'll do all those things, and with time we'll also have a more, it will not be faceless anymore. We would have a studio for this very soon. Thank you for listening, and keep winning. Goodbye.